So we did a bunch of multiplying ones, now we'll do some dividing ones. They're the same. Okay? Before you were allowed to use calculators, if a teacher asked you to take 7/8 and divide it by 2/3, what would you do? This is why I really despise calculators at a young age.
Don't you flip one of them and then multiply it?
What was that?
Keep change what?
I think that probably is correct, but I've never heard that used before. But yeah. So you're really going to take what and do what with it? Tell me that.
7/8 times 3/2.
Yeah, you're going to take 7/8 and you're going to multiply by 3/2.
Could you do it?
Because you don't divide, you multiply by the reciprocal.
So you could do like 8/7 times.
No, no, you can't change this. Okay. Let me say it to you this way. What's 40 divided by 2? 20. Instead of dividing by 2, couldn't I have also taken 40 and multiplied it by 1/2? What's 40 times 1/2?
20.
20. Okay. You can't change that first number. 40 divided by 2 is 20. Well, 40 times 1/2 is also 20. Okay. So you can take that first number, keep it the same, and multiply by the reciprocal. All right. So when you see division here, guys, you're not going to divide anything. You're just going to change it into a multiplication problem, just like the ones we just got done doing. Okay? So instead of actually taking this and dividing it by this, I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply it by its reciprocal. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite the problem. But as I rewrite the problem, guys, I'm also going to factor it. Okay? Because aren't we going to have to factor this anyway? Okay? Does the first fraction change? No, that stays the same. So I'm going to have 7x over, can I factor 2x minus 10?
Yes.
What would it be?
2 parentheses x minus 5.
Good. And now I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So now this would be on top. Well, what do you get when you factor this?
X minus 5 and x minus 6.
Good. X minus 5 and x minus 6. And this would be on the bottom. What would that be? Greatest common factor. X parentheses x minus 6. Ooh, this is going to be a nice one. Oh, it's going to cancel.
X minus 5.
X minus 5s are gone. X minus 6s are gone.
Should you do the x's?
X's are gone.
So you just have 7.
7/2.
Noise.
7/2. 7/2 is your final answer.
So if you didn't cancel anything out and you took the time and actually solved it, could you still get the same answer?
But what you would have to do to actually solve it, after you multiply it all back out, you'd have to factor it back. So, I mean, you'd just be doing a lot of extra work that you don't have to do. Because in order to try and simplify these, you're looking for common factors, things that would it'd be just like, you know, if you multiplied 2 7s times 14/30. Yeah, you could take 2 times 14, 7 times 30, and then find the common factors and reduce that. But if you do it ahead of time, 2 and 30, oh, they're both divisible by 15. 7 and 14, they're both divisible by 7. If you do it ahead of time, before you multiply stuff together, now you get your answer 2/15, you're done. So it's, you know, it's like, when do you want to do it? So anytime you see division, just change it to multiplication, okay? Anytime you see division, change it to multiplying by the reciprocal. All right? So for tomorrow, page 578, 25 to 43 odd. Page 578, 25 to 43 odd. You won't be able to do the adding and subtracting ones yet. I'll teach that tomorrow too.